take a look. Look, analyze it. Let's see. The eye is right about here. I'm going to put a little thicker color, and I look at the background. I'm probably good enough to have a little bit greenish feeling, so I'm going to get a little bit yellowish. Now if it looks maybe a little blue, right? You know that, and a little bit blue with the yellow will be green. So I'm not sure that this is too much green. And also think about the value. It's very important, the value. And here you go. I'm going to put this color. I'm going to make sure the background, I want it to be a little bit lighter than the face. So if I have this color, I like this color. In that case, I would go to make the face a little bit darker, right? Yeah, like that. I think this is good. I like that color in the background. I'm going to get a little bit yellow. I'm going to come to over here. And here you go. Like that. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to have a little shape over here and give a little suggestions. But I don't want to make it very clear what is this. I just want to throw a little shape here. And maybe that's a little bit too clear. Okay, this is good. Something like that. And so far, I like the background the way it is. So now I'm going to take a look at the edge over here. I'm going to put the color in here, make the edge a little bit softer, and they're coming in. They're here, connected. Okay, that's good. Like that. The background always helping to make the main object more interesting. So this is good. Now, all right. Now I just quickly making the whole painting with some kind of connection. This is good, and I don't have to fill in everything in there in the background. So I'm gonna just go into star, coming back to the face. Now this is good. I'm going to use, okay, before I move forward, I'm going to adjust the color using this large brush. I'm going to adjust this, the arm over here a little bit lighter. That's good, like that. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to continue looking over here on this side. Also a little bit lighter on the edge over here. I may or may not want to emphasize that too much. It may be, or maybe not. I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work, you might want to just erase it. And I'm going to take a look. Keep using your large brush as long as you can. And now I'm going to come back to take a look at the side of the jar area and make sure that the tone is, it looks a little bit deeper, like that. The face turning around this way a little bit better. So I'm gonna mix a little bit brown color. So get a little red. This is the blue color and white color. So get a little bit yellow. And get a little bit blue. And this is already have the green color, but I'm gonna mix it with the new color. This is good. And that's need to have a little bit white. And now from here on, I don't use Gamsol. I only use the paint. Okay, if I wanted to move a little bit easier, I would use the oil, which is the linseed oil came with the paint. And if you want to add extra oils, you want to add the, I will use the walnut oil. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna put this color is definitely a little bit darker, but not dark enough. I'm gonna have a little bit more blue mixed into here. Okay, this is good. Now this is good, and put it over here. That's good, right on this side. Okay, now also on this, either connected the color. That's good. Now see the chin, the side of the face now turning a little bit more, right? That's very important. And take a look at on the side over there, and have a little bit red. Put it on here, a little bit red, maybe a little bit red like this. Get a little bit yellow, and let's see. Let's put it on this side, a little bit warm color. Okay, don't worry about the details. Okay, working on the detail is actually pretty easy. But getting the structure correctly is hard, because if you don't get the correct structure of the face, doesn't matter. You make the eye looks very good, the nose looks really good, but all those things look like a painting on top of the structure that is not hers. In that case, it won't look like her. Okay, that's good. I think the forehead looks pretty well, and I'm afraid that Pam is getting tired soon, so I'm gonna quickly go into the details and quicker. And I'm almost there. And I see this the nose over here, making sure that a little bit darker, and make the height of the nose. I'm gonna look at the face over and the nose over here, the side. Okay, that's good. And the painting is quite small, so I'm gonna go into the smaller brush. Use the smaller brush really quickly, and I'm gonna have this a little bit darker, and seeing over here a little bit darker on the lower eyelid, and also the side of the eye need to be a little bit darker as well, showing the eye as you're turning around. But this color in that area is a little bit too cool, so I need to come back a little bit warmer. The warmer, there will be the red, and maybe add a little bit yellow too. So this is make it feel warmer. So very easy color consideration. Okay, this is good. Okay, that's good. Like that. Also this, the side over here have a little turn. You see, no worry about the details. But right now, it's all about the big structure. Okay, right here. That's good. Okay, make it a little bit softer. This also carry a little bit darker color into the side of the forehead. Make it over here. That's good. All right, now I'm going to start working into that very soon. Now I'm going to have this a little bit softer. Okay, now I'm going to use a little bit smaller brush. Now I'm going to come to use come back to this number 2 favorite shape. Here you go. Now I'm going to clean the brush. Now I'm going to focus on how this color, the cheek coming down a little bit. I'm going to mix the color again and look at the color one more time. What is that color? And I think this is pretty good. Get a little bit yellow, get a little red. It's more like a little bit brighter. Brighter usually is more like orange. So you can judge it on, is the orange have a little bit more yellow or have a little bit more red, right? I'm going to have that color. Coming here, coming down a little bit, looking at this shape. And this is good. That will look more like her. Okay, that's good. And take a look on this side. Now coming back over here, keep looking at shapes. Okay, that's good. Like that. That's good. Looking at how big is that shape. I think that's already improved. Now I'm kept getting down over here. I have a little bit more cooler color. Now have a little bit white. Now looking at on the top over here. Here you go, like that. And that's good. And we're gonna work in the nose very soon. I'm gonna get smaller and smaller. And this side need to be lighter. So I'm gonna get a little bit white, have a little bit more red orange color on this side. Okay, here you go. That. And coming this shape over here, a little bit longer. Stretching down like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now take a look at the chin. Also this color, very much the color there. A little bit square shape down over here. Keep looking for a shape. And here you go. Connect that. Okay. That's good. Now I'm going to come to mix a little bit light red, like a little pink color. And that would be good for the lower lip of the mouth. I'm going to put this color right over here. Look at that again. Okay, it's good. Okay, look, before we paint, I'm going to come back with a little brown color. Now this is the side of both sides of the lower lip. It has this color, a little bit darker. Okay, that's good. I'm going to add a little bit darker tone a little bit later. Okay, that's good. Getting there. And now I'm going to come to the chin over here. I'm going to string this a little bit. That's good, like that. And by the way, if you are like oil painting, only for the people here, like learn more of the oil painting, and the oil technique class start this Saturday evening, with Saturday evening 7 p.m. Boston time. If this is good for you, if you haven't signed up yet, we still have a couple spots. So if you want to, just go to enjoyingart.com/classes, or maybe email to me. Okay, it's the registration link is still hidden, so you can email to me and we'll respond to you. Okay, they're kind of last minute. Okay, here you go. Now make this shape right under here, coming up. This is pretty good, and it's getting more and more into the definitions. Now I'm going to coming into so at this point I'm going to directly go into touch up on the eye, because this is a little bit different than a normal painting process, because we need to get the critical part in place as quick as we can. And I'm gonna just have the structure of the eye is almost there. Now I'm gonna come in here to take a look at what's the width of the eye. I think it's just right here. I think the iris is right about here, and the corner of the eye, like that. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take a look on this side. I'm going to take a look at, is the eye a little bit too low or too high? I think this is good. And take a look on this side. That means this eye need to be a little bit lower. Okay, that's good. Right here. Okay, Pam, look at here. And I'm gonna have a little bit line on top of that. Need to get a little bit more pink, otherwise it doesn't function. Okay, that's good. The corner, I'm gonna get a little bit more detail in the eye, and a little bit. Start it. That's good. And the eyebrow coming over here. Okay, here we go. The eyebrow. And the eyebrow on this side. Okay. And now I'm gonna take a look, and of course on this side I'm gonna use this to I'm gonna modify it by adding color, and it will be fine. So now take a look at on the side over here. I'm gonna have a little yellow color mix it into the side of this color, and this is what the color on the side and the corner of the eye. You see that there's a little color right here, like that. A little color over here too. This is a part of the showing the structure of her. Okay, that's good. Now we'll come back to the eye in a little bit after define the nostril. Okay, nostril is not exactly black. It's actually just a brown color. I'm gonna take a look. Take a look, and over here, and this over here. Okay, now I'm going to paint it into the upper lip of the mouth. Okay, that's good. Okay, I like that, smiling. Okay, here you go. Okay, it's getting there. Looks like the nose can be a little bit lower. In that case, I'm going to take a look at, I'm going to modify the shape. I'm going to get that at the bottom of the nose, a little bit darker. That's a little bit brownish, so I'm going to mix the yellow. So this would be good. I'm going to get a little bit more white, mix that. This is a good color. You need to get more practice with the simple color palette that we have. Okay, I'm going to put this a little bit coming down. Take a look at this color. And if you want to push the nose a little bit lower, you can. Just move the color. That will be fine. Simply just move the color. And the side over here have a little bit more red. Yes, here we go. And hi Pam. Okay, here. Okay, this the side of the face. And this on the other side of the face are also showing there's a little line over here. Okay, that's good. Like that. And take a look at the nostril. Okay, like that. That's good. And over here, there's a little bit too much. I need to expand this. Make the nose look a little bit wider. Okay. That's good. Okay. Okay, here you go. A little bit darker color right here again. And there you go. Now I'm going to turn a little bit. That's good. And then this side, actually, This side have a little bit, get a little bit lighter. This a little bit, have a little bit shadow color. And coming down over here, and here you go. This is this plane coming down like this. That's good. Okay, that's good. The side over here, and okay. Now I'm gonna come to okay. I'm gonna little suggestions around the structure of the nose. Take a look at that. You can see a little bit lower part. Okay, right here, a little bit lower. Let's see the wrap around the nose. Okay, a little bit. Okay, here we go. A little bit over here. That's good. If you want to draw and paint with me every week, come to join us on Patreon. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.